Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Observations of an American Living in Germany. Uh, I guess I should maybe change the name of it next week. My wife and I are going to the UK on Saturday, and we are driving. We're taking our own car over to England. We're going to drive to Calais, which is in France. We're going to get on a railroad car with our vehicle, and it's like a ferry, and we're going to go under the English Channel in the what they used to call the Channel Tunnel, and we're going to emerge in Dover, England, and then we're going to be driving up to Canterbury. We're staying in that area for 7 days, and then we're driving back here. I only ever drove one time. Well, I have been in England, but it was 50 years ago. I was a kid. But anyway, we are driving a left-hand drive car that we have here in Germany with us over there, and we're going to be driving on the left. I did drive on the left last year when we went to Malta, but it was in a right-hand drive car. It was a rental car. So it's a little different. It's going to be weird driving a left-hand drive car and driving on the left. And when I was in Malta, I thought I was okay until I got to a roundabout. That was really strange. My wife has driven in the UK before. She went over there twice last year with her job. And she said people in the UK drive very well compared to how they drive in Malta. Down there, they're crazy. But nonetheless, we're looking forward to it. So going to get some fish and chips. And I wanted to show off my new shirt, Brondo, the Thirst Mutilator. If you know the reference, then you know. If not, just look up Brondo on the internet or look up a movie called Idiocracy by Mike Judge. Came out in 2006. It was supposed to be a comedy, but it's turning into a documentary. But nevertheless, I am going to try and fill up our tank here in Wiesbaden before we leave, and then we're going to top off the tank when we get over near Aachen, which is on the border with the Netherlands, because our American Esso debit card does not work outside of Germany. So we save a significant amount of money on fuel. We pay, I think it's $1.09 a liter versus about $1.80 a liter on the economy. So we'll top off here and then top off in Aachen, and that should get us to where we go to Calais. And then once we go over to England, they use the pound sterling, which is probably, I guess the cost of fuel in England is going to be about the same as it is in Germany on the economy, maybe about $7 a gallon. But I understand in England they use miles per hour when they drive, but they sell fuel by the liter. So they have a mixture of the English and the standard system. If we do plan to go to London at least once while we're there, but we will take a train. I am not going to try to drive into London. I've heard that's bad enough for the locals, let alone having somebody used to driving on the right going through London. I don't think that's going to go over too well. So I'll have to let everybody know what I thought of it. But right now in Germany, the clocks in the United States go back on this Sunday, or I'm sorry, they go ahead. They spring forward to daylight time. Germany doesn't go, the rest of Europe doesn't go until March 31st. So I know that it can probably cause people to miss flights sometimes, but we're only going to be 5 hours ahead of the United States next week. Oh, and I believe in England, they're 1 hour behind Germany. So we'll have to set our clocks back when we get to the UK. It's just 1 hour difference. That's not a big deal. But I'm going to have to try and get some good fish and chips. Maybe go to the pub and have a pint or two. Not driving, of course. And see how our time over there goes. But yeah, in the United States, it looks like the Super Tuesday primary ended, and Donald Trump is far in the lead for the delegates for the Republican Party. And Joe Biden is obviously ahead, but I still think they're going to take him out at the convention. They're going to try and find a way to get rid of him because he's babbling, stumbling, mumbling, and fumbling, and Even people in his own party are like, ugh, we need somebody else. So my shirt pretty much describes the situation in the United States. We've almost become an idiocracy. You got a choice between somebody, a lot of people view him as a con man, a conniving con man, and on the other side, you got a demented corpse. So that doesn't bode well for the Republic, but we've survived many bad things. We'll get through this. But anyway, that's my take on things today. Everybody go drink your Brondo. It has electrolytes. That's what plants crave. You take care now.